Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are doing November's Pick a Card reading. So this is a general reading, so take what does resonate with you, and before you pick a pile, go ahead and get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and then let your intuition pick the pile or the crystal in front of you. The timestamps for each pile will be down in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comments by me. So for our group number ones, we have a clear quartz. For our group number twos, we have a raw amethyst. And for our group number threes, we have a fluorite. 1, 2, and 3. If you need to pause the video, you can do so now to meditate on the cards. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number ones. Those of you who chose the clear quartz, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your for Hoxa Tarot first, and then dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards. So first up, representing you for this November, we've got Judgment. Such a beautiful card. Alrighty. Representing what's going on, situations, the month, we've got, oh, the Tower. Interesting. And then representing a possible outcome for you, we've got, oh, the Devil. Look at you guys. You have 3 major arcana cards. So this is like big stuff going on for the month of November. Very big energy coming in. So this Judgment being in the you position means that we are assessing and evaluating ourselves and our situations, the relationships, everything about our lives we are assessing right now. We are taking stock of how far we've come, what is holding us back from moving forward. We are ready to let go of some things and people in order to move forward. I think this is a great month for internal evaluation, because right now we are in the new moon in Scorpio. It is Scorpio season, and let me tell you, it is a lot of looking within and digging deeper and figuring out what we really want. And so this is a great representation of that. And then we have the Tower card here, because it seems to me that some pieces of your life you are still clinging to. There is something that you cannot let go of without the universe's help. So sometimes people see the Tower card and think of it as this big destruction, this scary card, this card that's going to upheaval your whole world. And while that might be true, it's really a card about change. And it's really a card that, if you look at it from this perspective, is kind of beautiful. So we are really trying to get to the root of the problem. We're trying to break down and destroy the walls that are containing all of this to get to that foundation and to be able to build bigger and better. And sometimes everything has to be leveled down in order to build back up. So whilst it may feel chaotic, whilst things might feel scary, or things might feel like everything's falling apart, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not always going to be pretty and comfortable, because change almost always never is comfortable. There's always some form of discomfort. But this is for your best benefit. This is for you to move forward, you to level up, right? And then this Devil card here, as far as your possible outcome, normally with the Devil card, we're talking about things that we're chained to, things that are tying us down, holding us back, baggage, toxicity, things and people that manipulate us. It could be something as small as not eating the correct diet. It can be something as big as a really toxic relationship that we need to get you out of. So whatever this Devil situation is to you, it's something that you already know that you need to let go of. The Tower is helping you move along to make you free, to break those chains and to help you move forward. It is there that everything is happening for your best interest, for your highest good. So please don't look at this and think, oh my gosh, my world is going to crumble down, because it's not. Whilst it may feel like things are falling apart, it's for your best good. And you already know what you need to move away from, because you're doing the evaluation already. You've been doing it. You know in your heart of hearts, you know in your intuition, your gut, your soul, the things that you need to let go of in order to move forward, in order to feel free, in order to feel lighter, in order to feel like you're breaking through and you're escaping. Okay? That your wings will come back to you. We're going to give you your wings back, right? The universe is saying, yes, we're going to let you fly again. Okay, which is interesting because of the symbol, the illustrations, the artwork is very similar here. You're allowing yourself to move on and be free. Things that the old you is moving away. It's I don't want to say the words because I don't, the YouTube gods, but you are allowing yourself to move on and change and move forward. The past you is done. We're not going back there again. It's done. You did that cycle. We're moving on and moving forward. Okay, so let's see what else we've got going on with your oracle cards. So this is the Magical Herbs Tarot. We've got, look at that reflection. Lemon balm. So yeah, you're doing a lot of reflecting on what you have been through, where you need to go, what you want to do to move forward, how you can do so. And then we've got protection. The universe is telling you, I've got you. You can surrender. It's okay. It's gonna feel chaotic. It might feel destructive, but we've got you. This is for your highest good. Okay? So don't worry. Everything is happening in alignment for your best self. Okay, then we've got your Sacred Journey Oracle. Oops, shaking the camera. Reaching your destination. Look at that. Your light is shining brightly. You're going to get there. You've had a long distance to travel in order to get to your castle, but you're going to get there. And I kind of it reminds me of the Yellow Brick Road in The Wizard of Oz. So you've been following this road for a while. You're going to get to your destination. Okay. It might be a little bit of a trial and a little bit of a tribulation, but you're going to get there, and you're going to get there with a new pep in your step. You're going to get there with a new outlook, because again, you're evaluating everything. You see what no longer serves your highest interest. And grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So it's not saying that you have to look back like everything was for naught. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you've struggled. Yes, you've had to do some things, and people were in your life, etc., that were not the best. Not everything was, sunshine and roses, but we can look back at it with gratitude and give ourselves grace for going through it. You don't have to look back ashamed. You don't have to look back, embarrassed and upset at yourself, because we all have these lessons that need to be learned in some way, shape, or form. And by all means, I am not saying that everybody has to learn really horrible lessons, if you get my drift. That's not what I'm saying at all. But give yourself some grace and know that, you are not the same you were. And sometimes we have to go through things in life in order to see the better, bigger picture. Okay. I'm not belittling anything. I am not, by all means. Okay. But sometimes we have to allow ourselves to have that grace for ourselves and our situations. Because again, sometimes we do not control the environments that we were put into. We do not control a lot of the relationships in our lives. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of cards on the table to put ourselves in situations where we have to break free from this devil energy. So by all means, don't be that hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace and gratitude for the fact that you are moving on and moving forward. Okay? Through gratitude, joy expands. So always have a grateful heart, regardless of what you went through. I know it's tough and it sounds easier said than done, but the universe is a crazy thing. It's a crazy, crazy thing. All right. And then we have protected. Again, you are cherished by the angels. Listen, the universe has got you. So please, 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 this will pass. This will level out. Things will get better. Just remember to breathe through it, that we are getting rid of some toxicity. And sometimes when we evaluate ourselves and when we go through all of the necessary reflections, it brings up a lot of old emotions. This is considered some shadow work. And so it may be a hard pill to swallow sometimes. So just know that this is going to be happening for your own good. I can't stress that enough. Like, please don't give up by moving forward. Okay. And then we have your universal folk oracle. We've got hidden wisdom, elementals, fairy, uncover. We are uncovering what we want. We are getting into the depths of our soul and realizing what we want and where we want to go. Okay. We now have all of the wisdom that this judgment is allowing us to have. And this tower moment is creating the catalyst to move forward. Okay. Love it. And then we've got the gifted, fertility, creativity, growth. That's what we're looking at right here. Growth. We are growing out of where we were. And space. Allow yourself space. Okay. And sometimes when we're going through something so big, because these are really big energies here. When we're going through something so big, we don't fully allow ourselves space from people, in time, that sort of thing. Create that space for yourself to allow yourself to recover, to recoup, to allow yourself that grace period, space, so you can grow. Okay. And then we've got your angels and ancestor cards. First up, we've got Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. We are doing so. Absolutely. And again, sometimes it's really hard to put ourselves, to really look at ourselves and take a long, hard look in that mirror. But you're doing it, and you're going to get so much more farther ahead because you're taking that time to evaluate things. Look at that. Seer. See beyond the current situation. So again, like I said, things are going to feel chaotic. Things are going to feel stressful. Things are going to feel like everything's crumbling down around you. But see beyond that, because you're going to get past it. You have to see the things that will change for the better because you're going through all of this. So give yourself that space to take that step back and say, okay, the walls are crumbling. Like, I'm stressed out. I am feeling insane. Like, this is all, triggering, etc. But if you allow yourself to look at the bigger picture and beyond what's going on, you can see that, okay, maybe these people really didn't have my best interests at heart. I was the one always giving in the relationship. I was the one always there. And the other person was never reciprocating, my feelings, my thoughts, work situations. Again, this could be anything, anything at all that you feel is holding you back from moving on and living your best life. We're going to see beyond that. Things will start falling away from you when they are not in your highest good interest. Things will start, just randomly falling apart, right? You'll start losing friends. They'll think, or you'll start, seeing people fall away out of your life. Friends, families will stop coming around when they're not in your best interest. When you've put that intention out in the world that you want to change for the better, that you are moving on and moving up and leveling up, because that's what this is. This is legitimately leveling up. People that are not on your level will fall away. People that are not wanting to level up with you will fall away. There is that saying, like, you are the company you keep. It is absolutely true. If you are surrounding yourself by people who do not have the same motivation as you you will be stuck there because everybody wants to fall in line with the status quo. Everyone wants to be aligned with their society norms, right? So if everyone around you is mediocre, you're going to stay mediocre. That's like a very broad example. But my point is, see beyond the situations, okay? Some things might be hurtful, some things might be emotional, but if we're always focused on that goalpost, we'll start to realize these people, things, they do not need to be in your life anymore because they're only holding you back, okay? Hopefully I have explained that well. All right, and then we've got your earth magic cards. So first up, we've got look at that, new moon. So a promise. This I look at, it's a promise to yourself, all right? It's a promise to a new day. It's a promise to a new routine, a new lifestyle. It's a promise that you're making to yourself, okay, about where you want to be in life, the company you want to surround yourself with, the goals you want to have, the motivation you want to have. Promise yourself that once you get through this tower moment, you are not going to have the same perspective. You are going to move on and move forward because, again, leveling up. Look at that, rebirth. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love this. Rebirth. A strong and almost, I dare I say, forced rebirth because of that tower card, but you are getting it. And it's all for the best. Nurture yourself through this time. The spring equinox, this imagery really reminds me of some self-care moments because it reminds me of the Empress card in tarot. And so make sure you're giving yourself some self-care, some self-love. Take time out to focus on yourself throughout this to recuperate and regenerate, okay? And your last one, celebration. Absolutely. So none of your oracle cards have been negative. So far, they've all been super positive, and that's because you're breaking free. That's because you're moving on and moving up, all right? So we're going to celebrate after all of this is over, your new perspective, your level up. I am so excited for you because this takes a lot. This is a lot of energy to go through, okay? And it's not always going to be easy. Again, for some of you, since this is a general reading, this may be a trivial thing that you're releasing yourself from. But the fact that there are 3 major arcana cards here in your spread for November tells me that this is a big thing. It's a big deal for you, number ones. So I'm very, very proud of you. And you have just 2 decks left. We've got your Autumn Delight from Miss V11 Crystals. We've got Harmless and Habits. Look at that. Okay, so for some of you, it's a habit thing that we're trying to break free from. And this could also mean like you're texting your ex, or you're texting people that you think are harmless and that you might have might think a relationship might sprout out of it. But no, we're not dealing with that. All of these things, if you are a smoker, if you're eating not right, if you're indulging too much in anything that you think, oh, it's harmless, it's not going to be that big of a deal, we need to like evaluate that and see, is it really okay for you to continue doing all of this? Is it in your best interest to continue doing all of this? So again, for some of you, it might be just a little thing that we have to look at and assess, but please make sure that you are also looking at your habits, looking at what your routine throughout the day to see if there's anything that you need to work on that you might have thought was harmless. Same with relationships. If you think are harmless, something about that ain't right. Is not allowing you to move forward, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, your last cards here, we have your crystal cards. We've got water, emotional, intuition, psychic powers, healing. That's what we're doing. We are healing. Again, listen to your gut, and you've already have because you already know what this is. I'm pretty sure 90% of you know exactly what we're talking about that you need to let go of. And then we've got moss agate. Ooh, I love some moss agate. All right, new beginnings. Yes. Nature connection, animal allies, and security. Absolutely. I'm loving the new beginnings here for you. And then peridot, well-being. Yes. Attracting money. Yes. Good luck charm and healing heartbreak. Okay. So again, heartbreak. We're going to go and heal through it. Again, sometimes when you have that breakup, even though you know it's for your own good, you're still going to have heartbreak. It's still going to be needing to be healed. All right. Blue lace agate, kindness. All right. Be kind to yourself. Have good communication to yourself and others. Peaceful outcomes. That right there. Peaceful outcomes. I love it. And then love and marriage. So again, something might be going on relationship-wise for some of you, but it's going to be okay. You're coming out of this stronger and free. And then we've got the last card, Tiger's Eye. Luck and new ventures. Willpower. Absolutely. Creative flow and overcoming fear. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. I love this for you, even though, again, like I said this whole time, it might be a struggle. It might be chaotic. It's for your best good. You are protected, okay? You have people that have your back. You've got the universe that has your back, and you have your back, okay? So just know that, yes, it may feel chaotic, but you'll get through it, all right? You are healing this month. Dig a little bit deeper. I know it kind of sucks to do these evaluations, but you're going to come out of it so much better on the other side. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments what group you chose. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box to all my socials and my merch, etc. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s. Those of you who chose the raw amethyst, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your 4 Hoxa Tarot first, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards. So happy Scorpio season. Your first card representing you in this reading, we have the 4 of Pentacles. All right. And then representing what's going on, the situation, the month, etc., we've got 10 of Cups. That's a wonderful sign. Oh, wow. Look at all of the happiness going on in that card. And your last card is going to represent the potential outcome of November. Ooh, we've got the Chariot. Look at that. All right. Wow. All right. I feel like Owen Wilson. Wow. All right. So the 4 of Pentacles representing you. This is kind of exciting because sometimes it can represent being a little bit miserly. Sometimes it can mean that we're like holding on too tight. But what I'm seeing here with the rest of the cards is I feel like you're finally building stability for yourself. You're finally allowing yourself to feel comfortable in your situation. You're finally allowing yourself that that feeling of stability. So you've tucked away money. You've only been spending what you really need. I do caution you though, with the 4 of Pentacles, sometimes we save and conserve a lot, meaning food, money, energy, etc. It is the card of conservation to make sure like you are, holding on to it, which is fine. However, money and energy, again, is all energy. So everything. So you want to create and keep that flow of energy. So it doesn't mean spend everything that you have. It means keep that flow going. So, treat yourself every once in a while. Go and get yourself a little bit of coffee because like attracts like. So if you're spending, it's going to come back. Okay. Money is a energy concept. Okay. We give to get. So just make sure you're keeping that flow open and you're not closing it off by not spending anything and holding on too tightly. And this could represent you holding on a little bit too tightly too to people as well. Closing yourself off a little bit too. So just be warned of that. But most of this I see and I'm feeling more that you are finally feeling like you can stand on both feet, that you've tucked away enough money, that you're feeling good, you're feeling, just stable. I keep hearing stable, which is fantastic because right here we have the 10 of Cups, which is the biggest happiness card besides the Sun. It's you being content. It's you being grateful for the now, for having what you have now. You're not going to be too concerned or worried about what's going to happen in the future. Like, this is just emotional fulfillment to the T. So right now, everything in November is looking good. It's looking like you are going to be spending some time with your family a lot, which makes sense because the holidays are coming. It looks like you have really strong relationships with your family, strong relationships with your friends, strong relationship with yourself. So this is all wonderful to see. You are, stable. Everything about this, you are financially stable and you are emotionally stable. This month, you may feel a little bit stressed because it is, the holiday season, but for the most part, everything looks good for you. And then this Chariot being the potential outcome. This is courage, desire, determination, charging forward, just being all next level amazing. Movement, like success. Like, this is just, she's moving on forward. She's not looking back. She's moving forward. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're putting your passions and desires into, keep doing it. Whatever this is, however you've got here, keep doing it because this is going to move on into the next month. This is going to carry over. This is like a wonderful, just a great sight to see, like all of these cards. But remember, energy flow. So you now have, now that everything in your personal life is going good, it seems like you have the courage to kind of put yourself out there more with work. Or maybe like you're trying to, level up in work or level up in your relationship, whatever the case may be, because this is a general reading. It looks like now that you feel good and stable here, you're able to move forward. You have this courage behind you to push a little farther and push a little bit more into what you want. And this is chantastic. And then too, it could also mean that it is the Chariot, that there is some travel in your future as well. There's some, vacationing going on in your future. Because again, this is the holiday season and this is a general reading. I'm just gonna say everything that I see that the possibilities could be. But what I'm getting here is that everything's gonna look good for the month of November, which is exciting. But like I said, make sure you're not holding on too tight to things, because when you hold too tight, it kind of crumbles in your hand. So just make sure that you're aware of that and that you are moving on from being too tightly wound with that, if that makes sense. Let's dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards. First up, we've got your magical herbs and we've got courage. Look at that. Absolutely. I think sometimes we get too caught up in the fact that okay, well, I don't have a stable income. I can't, take a leap of faith and move forward because, nothing's stable at home, or relationships are kind of chaotic. So, it weakens your assertiveness to move on and move forward. It weakens your ability to take risks. But with this Chariot card here and the Courage card, it looks like everything good here is allowing you to feel comfortable to move forward and have that courage to do so, to put more passion and drive into whatever this is. And then we've got desire. Amazing. So whatever you're wishing for, it's going to happen. You've got so many good things going on the month of November. So just keep doing what you're doing. You are going to get there. Oh my gosh. Here's your soul's sacred journey, and look at that. Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Absolutely. It looks like, look at this. I love this card, the way that the art is, because it looks like you've come from such a dark place, such a scary place, maybe with a dark foresty place, and you go through these gates like a portal, and you just see the sun just brighten up everything, and everything is just wonderful there. I love this for you. This is amazing. So yeah, it looks like you may have come out of a dark space. And again, with the last year, almost 2 years that we've all been going through, yeah, I can understand why this card came up. You are now allowing yourself to move beyond that. I love this. Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. Absolutely. So I want to read from the book for this, but I think that now that you're seeing all these things come together, you're allowing yourself to like be a little looser with what you want out of life, to dream a little bit bigger and to get your desire, get your hands on it. And it says, magic is all around you. Spiritual dimensions and magical realms are only a thought away. The veil is thin right now between you and the realm of fairies, elves, angels, and spirit beings. It's indeed a magical universe, and the key to opening the doors is these realms is to trust. Oh, yes. Even if you can't see, trust that you are being supported in mysterious and wondrous ways. All is not what it seems. Trust your intuition and those nudges from spirit. Believe. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. And then we have Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Okay, so yeah, you've been through it. It seems like there has been like a hard journey behind you, and you are now moving on and moving forward because you have been healing from that, because you are aware of everything. With this 10 of water, you've been through a lot for that to show up, and now you're content. Everything is good. I really, really love this for you. Healing energy flows through you when you're having a hard time. And then look at the similarities with the trees here. Like you're moving on and moving forward. Okay. Because yeah, it seems like you might have been through some sort of a hard time, which made you, and look, you have the trees like that here too. Yeah. So you were in the thick of it. And you did your diligence, you squirreled things away, you did what you had to do, you stuck through it, and now everything's better because of it. You are coming out of that thicket, out of that forest, and into a triumphant period. And you're healing whilst you're doing it. I love this for you. All right, next we have your folk oracle, harvest, abundance, gratitude, security, and patience. Oh my gosh. Abundance. Absolutely. You're getting it. You're getting there. Have gratitude for everything that is still in your life, like we were talking about, being grateful for what we have right now, because gratitude is always going to allow more abundance in with that law of attraction. Like we were talking about the energy flow. It's always going to bring more in. The universe is like, oh, you're grateful for what I gave you? Cool. I'm going to give you more now. Because you are grateful. You're not rejecting it. You're allowing yourself to receive that. Amazing. Compassion. Look at that. Nurture, giving, love, and life. So compassion. Yeah. Show yourself some compassion. And I'm sure you have compassion for your family, for your loved ones, for your friends, all of that. It's just like a wonderful month to feel that warmth of love around you. And confidence. That Chariot card, assured, motivation, oneness, and positivity. I love this for you so much. All right, next up we have your angels and ancestors. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Where are you going? What are you going to go toward now? And mountains, stand your ground. Look at this. So yeah, you've been through some stuff. You've been through it, and now you're like, I'm cool. I've got this. I know what I'm doing. I know where I stand. I know where I want to go. I love this for you. I'm so sorry I keep repeating that, but this is beautiful. Yeah. Follow the voice of your soul. Where is it going to guide you now? Like you've been through so much. Where are you going to go now? And we have your earth magic, synergy. Yes. Everything's coming together. Everything feels connected. Everything feels like it's just working in tandem. Everything has a purpose. You're going far. You're doing the thing. I love it. Activation. Wind. Wow. Activation. Things are going to start heating up. This is only the beginning for you. This is literally only the beginning for you. You are moving forward, and you're going to be moving forward fast. And then as soon as we have talking about moving forward, we have stillness. I think for you right now, again, we have the water, a lake here. I feel like this is like revel in it. Allow yourself to really take a look at where you've been, how far you've come. Take an evaluation, a little, take a breather before you start going full force. But allow yourself to just like bask in how far you've come, in how far you've healed, in how far you've made your relationships go, and how hard you've worked for everything. Allow yourself to be still and just be grateful for everything. I love that. Stillness. And again, healing with the waters. There's a lot of healing imagery going on right now. I love that for you. Okay. And we have your Autumn Delight by Miss V. Love and Crystals. Diligence. Like I said, you've been working on yourself. You've been working on your possibilities. You've been working on everything in your life to get you this far. Putting in the work. Staying dedicated. I love that. Fidelity. You are doing the thing. Fidelity as far as like sticking with it. Loyalty. As far as you have people who have your back. You have people who are moving forward with you, who are loyal to you, and you the same to them. Fidelity, loyalty, love. Like this 10 of Cups is there for a reason. There's a lot of people who have your back, and it's not just, your significant family, like your your direct family, like your kids and your significant other. It's everyone that you associate with. They are connected to you because you've built that relationship. All right. And your last deck here is the Crystal Book. We've got healing, compassion, speaking your truth, compromise. A lot of healing going on. All right. Onyx, seeing the future. Yeah. Where are you going? What do you want to do? What are you moving toward? Responsibility, stamina, absolutely. And then self-mastery. Yeah, it seems like you are starting to really understand where you want to go. The moving forward part. What you are going to bring with you and what you are going to leave behind. Activating all of that to keep moving on to be the successful you. Then we've got air. Communication, imagination, independent. Yeah. Witty. Oh, love it. And your last card here, Shugnite. Protection from modern ills. Grounding. Again, everyday healing, purifying. So make sure that whilst you are going through all of this, you take time to ground and be a little still. Okay. However you choose to ground yourself. But yeah. Good things are coming for you in the month of November. This is so exciting to see. Please, please, please let me know if this resonated with you. And if it did, let me know what group you chose down in the comments section below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And don't forget to check out all the links in the description box in my link tree. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 3s, those of you who chose the Flourite. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your 4 Haxa Tarot, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper with your Oracle cards. So, first up, representing you in the month of November, happy Scorpio season, we've got, 2 of Pentacles. All right. Next up, representing the month of November, what's going on, what's going down, the Magician. Wow. All right. We love to see it. And the possible outcome for November, what might be happening, what you're working toward. The Queen of Earth. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. I love it. That dress is everything. Okay. So the Two of Pentacles representing you. I think you're finally starting to balance everything out. Just be warned that now that the time is here for seasonal stuff, like, the holidays and all sorts of things like that, it could get a little stressful between work and home and planning. So just be more wary of how much you are unbalanced, because sometimes that does tend to happen. But you having the Two of Pentacles representing you for the month of November, it looks like you are finally leveling it out and balancing it in the best of ways. Like, you're able to cope. You're able to do everything that you've set out to do and still have time to do things for yourself and relax and recuperate. Like, you got everything under control. This could also mean that you're going through a little bit of a change. Things might be changing around you, fluctuating, but you are focusing and able to focus on what is important, what is prioritized for you. So this is great to see, especially since it's right next to the Magician, which to me tells me you've been doing it. You've been manifesting. You've been working hard toward your goals. You have been diligent, working on everything you need to get to this Queen of Earth over here. So just a second before we get into that, the Magician talks about you being able to have all of the skills and the talent necessary to create what you want. This is the card of creating and creation. You have everything at your feet in order to provide you with what you want to make that change, to make that goal, to do the thing. All right. You have the ability and the opportunity to take your ideas and turn it into something. Take something and make it into something. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? So you have the opportunity to create and to manifest. This is like just straight up inspiration. So this month, if you are creative, and it doesn't necessarily mean creativity such as art, it could be anything. You can create literally anything. I make the point when this comes up that math is creativity, because again, anything you can create. Taking nothing and turning it into something is creating. So there's inspiration around you for this month, and it is bringing to you this Queen of Pentacles energy. So this, between all of you guys, all of the groups, this has been a wonderful month so far, because look at this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is like abundance. This is self-care. This is nurturing. This is taking better care of ourselves, because look at this. You're able to balance things out, to prioritize what you want, what the responsibilities of your day, and then, create something and make something amazing. And you're taking care of yourself, your family, your relationships. You're doing everything. It looks easy from the outlook. People looking at you like through the window, you know what I mean? You make things look easy this month. You've got to take Timmy to soccer practice. You got to cook a spaghetti dinner for everyone. And you have to catch up on emails and work phone calls. You got it. No worries. You can do it in no time. You can multitask. You can prioritize. You got it. That's the energy I'm picking up on. You can take care of everyone and yourself this month. You are financially responsible this month. You're practical. You are definitely creating abundance for yourself. You're creating a nurturing environment, not only for you, but your family, your relationships that you keep. This is amazing. So yeah, nurture yourself, nurture your family. You're just you have two pentacle energies bookmarked, or bookend, through the Magician. So you are super grounded this month. You are super into it. this month. You know what you want to do. You know where you need to go. You are prioritizing and nurturing at the same time, along with creating, because the queens are that motherly figure of the deck, very much the nurturers. And so you're going to do that this month for not only yourself, but for others. But again, like I said, if you're juggling, by the end of the month, you got this. All right. You're creating stuff in the thin air and it's amazing. I love to see it. But yeah, you're also manifesting. So like I said, this is a general reading. So take what resonates. Just know that like you're either doing a lot of manifesting and creating what you want to get to this Queen of Pentacles energy, or you are literally putting in the work and the time to get to this part too. I mean, it could be all of those things. So let's dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards. First up, we've got the magical herbs, creativity. Look at that. Look at that. Enough said. Then we've got harmony. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. You're able to just create that harmony in your environment. Bringing your creativity in there. Love it. Next, we've got your soul's journey or your sacred journey. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Absolutely. You're doing it. You're doing the thing with the magician. You're putting your ideas into a reality. Narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Okay, so with this Two of Earth energy, Two of Pentacles, make sure you are prioritizing what needs to be prioritized and you're not juggling. You know, we want you to be level. Okay, if you're balancing, that's great. But are you balancing too much one way? Like, are you juggling or are you in balance? So tread thoughtfully. Make sure that you are checking in on yourself regularly. Like, is this too much? Is everything feeling too chaotic? Am I too stressed out? Check in with yourself and don't allow yourself to take on too much at one time, especially with this becoming holiday season. Allow yourself to accept help as well, because sometimes we like to think we got it all under control, and we allow ourselves to say yes to too many things, and then the next thing we know, we are just a mess and the plates are falling to the floor because we were so used to spending all of them at once, and now we have too many plates and they've fallen and broken. So make sure we're checking in with ourselves and we are treading thoughtfully about what commitments we're making. And then we have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Okay, so like I said, make sure you're doing that self-care too. Make sure you're taking a time out to check in with yourself. Make sure you are taking a time out to check in with all of your responsibilities. So solitude and silence, you might need it, especially towards the end of the month. You might need some time to just sit with yourself and be okay to relax for a little bit, all right? Next up, we have your folk oracle, and we have curiosity. Experience, play, uncover, and ask. Ask for help should you need it, and then make sure you have time to play. So it's not necessarily like, play like a child plays, but like have fun. Don't take on too much. This Two of Pentacles, this particular one, she's all right. She's got everything under control. She's still doing her chores, but she still has time to stop and look at the beautiful butterfly. Allow yourself that, okay? Allow yourself to get to a level where, if you need to ask for help, awesome. And then you take that time out. Alrighty. And allow yourself to, have this experience and play and manifest. Then we've got duality, self-awareness, observe, and release. All right. So again, Two of Earth, it makes me feel like we need to have some awareness about maybe we were taking on too much. Maybe we need to release a little bit, ask for help, ask to take some stuff off the plate. Have your significant other or your partner help you out a little bit more. It's okay to delegate some tasks. All right. And balance, harmony. Look at that. Equilibrium, centered, and calm. So yeah, I think you're going to figure it out. I think you're going to be okay. Just remind yourself that balance is the key. All right, harmony is the key. And next we've got your angels and ancestors. First card, oh, look at that lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. So absolutely, again, more earth energy. This reminds me of the Empress. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. So yeah, you're manifesting stuff here. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. They seem like the same card to me right now. So that's the vibe and the energy that I'm getting, like abundance, nurturing, growing and reaping the rewards. And then we have guardian angel. You are not alone. So you can take this as your angels are looking out for you or your spirit guides, whatnot. And I'm also looking at this saying, you are not alone. You don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to juggle everything all by yourself. You can ask for help. All right. That's kind of how I'm taking this card. The energy that I'm picking up with the rest of them all combined is, you can ask for help. You're not alone in this. Don't allow yourself to be alone in this because you're not. Alrighty. And then we have your earth magic cards. First up, full moon completion. All right. So cycles, ending cycles, completion. Whatever you've set out to do, you're doing it. And allowing yourself to reap the rewards. Something is completing in the month of November, and I think it's a cycle. So you're finally, I think, going to get out of that cycle of not being able to balance, out of that cycle of inharmony, not having that harmony. I love that. And then we have reflection. Oh, I'm sorry. Reflection, winter solstice. Again, taking time out to have that peace and silence and solitude to really allow yourself to see how far you've come, allow yourself what you need to let release and fall away, what you need to delegate, being still, and just evaluate and prioritize what needs to come first. What do you need to manifest first? What do you need to, keep going and creating? So reflect, and then completion too. Like, what are we, how are we getting to that completion? How are we getting that cycle to complete itself? And your last, again, we're talking about release, autumnal equinox. Release the things that you can in order to give you that harmony. So, there are some tasks that you probably don't need to get to right now. And if you are a doer, if you are somebody who constantly needs to, keep moving and keep doing things, I get it. But now is not the time to do everything. Now is the time to let go of certain tasks, certain responsibilities. They don't need to be done right now. You do not need to clean the baseboards. It's fine. Nobody cares. You do not need to worry about the garage. Nobody sees it. You do not need to worry about mowing the lawn. Like those things. You can release some of that worry. You can release some of those tasks because you are completing everything you need to do. You're manifesting, all right? So just keep that in mind. Like a lot of us, especially around this time of year, we're having people over for the holidays. We are, stressed out because we're trying to, decorate and get gifts, and we're trying to make sure everybody else is happy. Everybody else is having a good time, that the environment that we live in is clean, and that, people can come over and enjoy it. But listen, you can let some of that go. It's okay, because you also need to remember to focus on you too. Because again, you can't give from an empty cup. So just remember that, are you juggling or are you coping? Are you balancing or are you just floundering? Because again, you seem like there's a lot of responsibilities that you take on, but you can delegate them. All right. Just remember that. I know sometimes it's hard to allow our kids to wash the dishes or pick up because you're like, their dishes are not going to be as clean, but sometimes you just need to let it happen. Let them put it in the dishwasher. Let them do it. And again, it takes something off of your plate. Delegate something to someone else. All right. And then we have your Autumn Delight from Miss V Love and Crystals. Look at that abundance. Yeah, November is going to be a wonderful month for you, regardless of how what you got going on, it's bringing you in abundance. You're creating stuff out of thin air, and you're giving you and your family abundance. And look at that excitement. I love to see it. So it's going to be a fantastic month for you. I think you have a lot of things that you're worrying about, but at the end of the day, there's just a bunch of love, excitement, and abundance coming your way. All right, next, your last cards here are your crystal cards. Orange calcite, boosting self-esteem, expressing sexuality, psychological healing, and energetic living. Just a bunch of excitement coming your way. Golden or gold sheen obsidian, personal power, spiritual manifestation, earth healing, and new experiences. Look at, yeah. Oh, I love it. Amber, harmony. If I have to hear harmony one more time for you, I love it. Home protection, calm, attracts love. I think that sums up your entire reading here. And your last card, celestite, communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. I think also out of this, what I'm taking is that deep meditation. Take some time to recuperate, to nurture yourself for some self-care, some self-love. But regardless, I think by the end of November, you will finally find that balance, that harmony throughout that you've been working toward. And then this wonderful magician card here, you're making things happen. You're making things happen. I think that best sums it up. Balancing everything, but you're making it happen, and you're going to have abundance by the end of it. Nurture yourself, though. Take time out to nurture yourself. Don't be too busy that you can't do that, because again, you can't give from an empty cup. Thank you so much. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, let me know which group you chose down in the comments section. It's always so fun to see what you resonated with. And with that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And don't forget to check out the links in the description box and my link tree with all my socials. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.